All right, guys, welcome to the stream. We're back at it again. Today, we're actually going to go back to what we've been editing originally, the behind the scenes on our short film. Yeah, not too much, just a behind the scenes look on how we're going to edit this. Comment down below if you're in the chat. Appreciate everybody who's on. And yeah, we're going to get to work. So let me just fix something real quick, and then we'll get to work. Here we go. All right. I'm going to start editing, and yeah, so let's hop into Final Cut Pro, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Last time, I don't think, for some reason, it got frozen, but I'll show you guys what it looks like now. Oh, hang on one second. All right, there we go. So yeah, this is what it looks like right now, and yeah, this is what it looks like, so we can watch it back, and then we'll figure out what we need to edit.
Here's the behind the scenes on how we made our latest short film.
Wake up! This is behind the scenes, back at it again. Don't press the button. Here's how it all started.
After hours of brainstorming, we finally figured out the idea we're gonna land on.
But we'll break it down from the beginning. Shot one.
We're currently filming the new video.
So it looks pretty good. The only thing I'm gonna fix today, I think, or what I'm gonna do today is over here. Last time I started splitting up this area over here. Let's find it. Right over here towards the end. So I'm gonna finish splitting it up, and the goal is to have it done. I stopped like right here. I stopped right here. So I'm gonna try to finish that up all the way over here. And yeah, try to get most of it done. The goal is to get this on soon, so hopefully we can get it on soon. Real quick, I'm gonna fix something while I'm waiting for a couple of people to hop on. That needs to be fixed real fast. And let me see if I can get that going real quick. Hang on one second. I'm going to go into Final Cut real quick and fix this just before we start streaming. All right. Comment down below, guys, if you're in the chat. I'll try to do my best with shout outs and any questions you have. And yeah, not too much. Let me see here. Let me just finish this real quick. Sorry for the wait. All right. I'm just saving an image real quick for the thumbnail. That should be good. And let me see if I can fix it now. Download, let's see. Sorry, one sec. Okay, here we go. That should work now. All right. And hang on, it's stuck. Okay, there we go. That should do it. All right, there we go. Now we're back in. Let me just make sure it updated it. Oh, sorry, I was just updating the thumbnail for the stream real quick. And okay, now we're back. All right, so yeah, so that's gonna be the goal of the day, is to start working on over here. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work on this part here. Last time I left up, I was showing some behind the scenes on our audio, and so I'm just gonna make this real quick and then get to work. So without further ado, here we go. Okay, so this, trying to remember what I did with this. We're gonna want to do, pretty sure it's stencil Luma. We're just with us on normal for now. It's okay. Normal, there we go. Zoom it in. Not too much. I'll just do real quick a background remover on this. I'm just gonna take this out. Get the clip, break apart clip items. So just take that away. Like that one. Let's use Luma here. Put that on top. And I'll just pick, we want the blacks to stay. We want the whites to go away. So let me just undo that. Okay, wait, let's just use a green screen. I'm not really sure why it's not working. Maybe we'll just use a magnetic mask. The goal is just to get rid of that white. We don't really want the white. So we can add a shadow. Let that render, that's good enough. Press done. That's a good enough job. Let me just try the background remover real quick. Sometimes this can do a better job. Perfect. That's a better, way better job. Just maybe turn sensitivity off. And there we go. Now we're gonna add a drop shadow. Give it that 3D feel. -0.5. And that looks pretty good. I'm just gonna scale this down a bit. So it can be like 120. And we'll round the corners off, maybe up to 10. But you know what? I want to go for more of a, like 50. There we go. All right, I'm also going to colorize this because it's a little faint. And we'll change it to gray, which is like, we'll change it to like a steel color. want it more like, or probably like nickel. There we go. Okay, so now we have that. I'm just doing this just so you can see like our audio. So that looks pretty good. Now for the background, I'm just gonna keep it probably blank. I'm gonna go to our scale parameters here, and I'm just gonna lower these a bit. Okay, that got messed up. Let's drop this down. It's a little big. Put it back at like 100. And then this one, I'll drop down to like 25 maybe. $45. Okay, that looks good. Now, I'm just gonna keep this like this, and then over the extent of these, you can
All
hear
right,
these
get in
audio.
position. He's right in front of you. Grab him in 3, 2.
And I'm gonna turn off the background as well on that, and then. Even. Okay, so I'm actually I'll just extend this out just so we have this. For the background, I'll just pull up like, to keep the style going. Go to the front of the video. I'll probably make it like red or something like that. So let's go back. Just to keep the theme. And then I'm gonna make this red as well. Not really sure how much I like that. That looks fine. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there, and then I'll just put, I'm gonna move this up, and I'll just put text. So, make this a compound clip. Move it up, well, Control T. And I'm actually just gonna delete this and go get the other one here. And then I'll just drag this down. So we'll put it to more like there. And then we'll do a sound effect. Not sure if I like that. Let's do this. We'll start off with fighting. Nah. Okay. Okay, so for this one here, I'm just gonna do this. I'll show these video clips first. I'll put these over here like this. There we go.
All right, get in position. He's right.
Just like that. I'm going to trim these down so they're not so long.
All right, get in position. He's right in front of you. Grab him in 3, 2, 1, now. Grab him in 3, 2, 1, now. Oh.
No, actually swing. Let's go. No, actually. There's this one. And then I'm gonna bring in Connor's parts. So it's right here. Bring this one down here. I'm gonna have to split quite a few of these out. These are kind of longer. There we go. Okay, and then for ours, I'm just gonna split down.
All right, get in position. He's right in front of you. Grab him in 3, 2, 1, now. Grab him in 3, 2, 1, now. Quick, let's get him. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I kind of make this more on the abrupt side. We actually only ended up using a couple of these punches, actually, because there's a point where it doesn't sound super realistic. Especially because this film wasn't filmed. Like, a lot of people will make a short film and then film, like, the rest of the dialogue or the audio, like, on a mic and just replace it all completely. But we actually had mics in this one, so not all this sounds super realistic. So we had to kind of tone it down a bit. So that looks good.
All right, get in position. Quick, let's get him. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
All right, that's sick. Okay, I think I'm gonna, honestly, I don't like this red thing. I'm just gonna show the real one and just leave it black. I'm not a huge fan of how that's looking. And then I'm just going to drop these in here. It looks good. I'm going to try to keep the sound effects quick and simple.
All right. Get in position. Right in front of you. Two.
I'm using the splitting tool, so that's just B, and then pressing A to go back to the regular mouse tool. We can just use Command B, which does take a little bit longer, but it's more accurate. Trying to make it sound more abrupt. What's funny in these shots is actually my mouth is moving. I'm not really sure why. I guess I was trying to make sure he was saying the right thing. It's kind of funny to watch it back, though, and see.
All right. Get in position. Right front. Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Quick, let's get him. Let's go. Let's go. Quick, let's get him. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, that looks good.
All right. Get in position. Right front. Grab. All right. Get in position. Get in position. Right front. Grab him. Right front. Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Grab him in 3. Right front. Grab him in
Let's take that part out.
position. Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Grab him in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Now. Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Quick, let's get him. Let's
Not sure which one is it.
position. Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Now. Quick, let's
I think it's this one right here.
get in position. Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Quick, let's get him. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go. Let's go.
Okay, it looks pretty good. Now I'll just add this graphic over just so you can see how it's audio. And then for the parts that don't have a video, I'll put this right here. For the parts that do, I'll put in like the top corner or something. I don't really know. Let's see what looks look good. I think I'll put it in the bottom like right corner. Okay, it looks good. Now for the videos, I'm just gonna duplicate. I'm just gonna put the background, make it big. So what I'll do is I'll decide an adjustment layer. So option A, I'll split it off right here. Delete it. Option down to bring it down. And then all these clips also. I'm just gonna make these into a new compound clip. And then I'm gonna option drag and just move it up just in case anything changes. Keep this here. And then with this one back here, we're gonna scale it to 318, I'm pretty sure. There it is, and we'll add our Gaussian blur. Yeah, that should be good.
Get in position. Grab him in 3, 2, 1, now. Quick, let's get him. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
There, that looks good. And I'm gonna turn the opacity down to like 10.
Grab him in 3, 2, 1, now. Quick, let's get him. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
There we go, looks way better. Okay. I'll split that off, delete that. Delete that. X.
Get in position. Grab him in 3, 2, 1, now. Quick, let's get him. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I may just extend this over the top. I'm curious what it's gonna look like. I'm also gonna add a drop shadow. Put it at negative 0.5. Put it at like 10.
Get in position.
Okay. And then I'm not really sure what we're gonna do with that, to be honest. I don't think that looks good there. I want to find a little audio wave going up and down. So I'm gonna try to find that real quick. Hang on 1 minute. We ask internet question. Let's see if this is. Um. Okay, that doesn't work. Let's see here. Maybe there's another one. Okay, I don't think that's available for right now. I can look at that later. Anyways, let's go back to Final Cut Pro. So that looks good for now. And let's see how that looks when we're talking. And in shot 35, it all goes to show you sound effects kind of make or break the film. We actually had Connor separately recorded. We tried doing it with the mic there, but you couldn't really pick it up. And we had him record his mouth in front of like a pillow.
We did it with a lot of other shots too, like when I'm running in the golf cart or we're yelling in the background. Those were added
a lot
on
of
later.
added sound effects.
Get in position. Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Quick, let's get him. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Even for the driving shot, even for the scooter shot, all. So there, I'm gonna split this down too. I think there's a little too much here.
Get in position. Grab him in 3, 2. Get in position. Grab.
I think there's too much here.
Get in position. Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Quick, let's get him. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Quick, let's get him. Let's.
I think we're just gonna cut it there. There's a little too much.
Get in position. Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Quick, let's. 2, 1. Now. Quick. 3, 2, 1. Now. Quick, let's get him. Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Quick. Get in position. Grab him in 3. Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Quick, let's get him.
That looks better. I'm gonna turn this off now and extend it to where it ends. I think it's somewhere around there. Comment down below, guys, if you're in the chat right now. I'll try to do my best to answer any questions. And yeah. Okay, that should look better.
Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Quick, let's get him.
Even. Okay, so that looks good. All right, let's keep on working. That took a little, probably too long, but it's okay. And the bike sound effects and the scooter sound effects were not really heard in the video, so when you add those in, it brings the shot more to life. Shot 36, so a lot of talking.
That may or may not be the shot where you can spot Josh.
So this is all split. I'm going to keep on going towards the end.
All right.
Well, that is the end.
Samson also bed with a hand.
Okay. Up and to get this camera stabilized. And okay, so I'm going to start working on this part here. I was basically just holding the camera and shot 41. This one appeared to be a shot 42. This is the final shot of the film.
So shot 42 basically.
But yeah, that is the end of the video. That's kind of just a breakthrough on how we did it.
Yep. We also got one comment from someone saying, "Is there?" Here's also a breakdown, by the way, for all the camera gear that was used to film this film.
Behind the scenes, first of all, was the DJI Pocket 3. And then for the main camera for the short film, we used the FX30. The lens. Okay, I'm going to get all that real quick. I'm just going to go onto Google. DJI Pocket 3. So there's our DJI Pocket 3 and the FX30. There we go. And then the lens. It's a good picture. And then what else? The gimbal. You want the one with the, here we go. Oops. Okay, that one's done. And then the other ones are called. These are the ND filters that we used. I'm going to show them on screen. Okay. And then I'm just going to get the mics real quick we used. Let me just find our pack. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yep. Okay, I'm just going to get a photo from here real quick. Okay, that should be good. Now, I'm going to hop into Final Cut and we'll import these photos in. I'm going to show you guys Finder so you can see this. And let's go. Okay, so I'm going to drag this in. Let me minimize this. So we'll drag this one in. And then we'll drag the rest of these in. This one, and this one. There we go. Now let me minimize this page so you guys can't see it. And we should be good to go. Okay.
Here's also a breakdown, by the way, for all the camera.
Behind the scenes, first of all, was the DJI Pocket. So I'm just going to use the background mover, I think, for this one. Tends to do a pretty good job. May just need to use like a Luma key or something for all these. And go till we can, and then we invert it. There we go. Oh, my bad, guys. I haven't been seeing the live chat. What's up, Drippy? And what's up, 777? How's it going? Let's see here. Okay, so I do want to flip this around, so we want more of the black on. Probably up to there. Okay, I'm not really sure this is so hard, but I don't know. Final Cut Pro Mechanics makes these things hard, so I'm just using the magnetic mask. Let's make sure we're not picking up any white. And then let's hit analyze. Okay, press done. I did a good job. There we go. We got one done. I'm just gonna. I think I didn't pick up the bottom, unfortunately. That's what the other one did as well. Let me just go back to the original one and make sure. We're not picking up that bottom there. You don't want a little white showing, kind of make it look a little cheese ball. Okay, looks good. Oh, still didn't do it. One more time. Just gonna brush it off. And then I'll just add this part back on. Okay, I need to reset it. Sometimes the magnetic mask can kind of get messed up. So sometimes you have to reset if you put too many points. I don't think it got rid of it still, but it's all right. That's good enough for now. Okay, that's pretty good for now. Now we'll move on to these. I really want to use a magnetic mask if it'll work, or the green screen. Green screens can be easier. See if it'll work. Turn the strength down. I'm gonna do just grab the white. Okay, yeah, that works way better. A million times better. Okay, I'm gonna do that for this one as well. Turn that off. I'll pick up the white. Make sure we're not getting any of those little dots. And then we can just go to our matte tools and okay, that looks good for that one. Now let's move on to this one. Do the same thing. Not sure it's getting rid of that. There we go. Okay, that looks good. Perfect cutout job on that one. This one's going to be a little bit harder. No way. It actually did it. Let's go. Thank you, Lord. I'm actually really shocked on how well of a job it's on this one. Okay, that one looks good. Now for the lens. Turn it off. And then perfect. And now for these, do the same thing. And then I'm just gonna bring this down to -5. And then we'll just put back. if you're in a situation like this too, like for instance, what I'm just gonna do right here is just, you can just add you can also add a mask. I'm pretty sure somewhere on here. No, maybe you can't do it on here, but you can just add a solid. If you just go up to solids or go down to solids, it's on the text panel, and then you can just drop in a custom solid. You can just make it white if you want to bring back the white, like that. And then you can just add a draw mask. And you can just adjust it however you want. So for instance, we just want it to show. There, showing there. And we want this one to go over here. So we can just move it over here. And that way we have the white back, but we're not actually adding necessarily anything back. So there we go, just like that. I think probably right there looks good. That one looks good. This one looks good. These look good. That one looks good. And this one could use a little help. I'm gonna scale it down a hair. I'm actually gonna reset this. So they did a better job this time. Not really sure what it keeps on wanting to add back. I can also turn off the spill suppression. It's not really doing anything. Then we can go down and mess with these sliders. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna add a custom behind this as well. Trim it off. So it says awesome right there. And it's up here. That right there. Boom. Okay, now it's back. And then we can adjust with these settings a little more. Okay, now we have those.
Breakdown, by the way, for all the camera gear that was used to film this film.
Behind the scenes, first of all, was... So for this, I'm going to make this a compound clip. Just send these out really far. And we're going to use on transitions, it's just on movements. It's just a slide. Yeah, we'll just do slide in from the top. And then we'll go slide out. And what I'm going to do on this as well is just add a little bit of movement. So hang on, let me just adjust these. I'm going to go down to, this is by the YouTuber Dylan Bates. Shout out to Dylan, he makes a lot of good products, or a lot of good plugins. So I'm going to use just like, maybe like the 18 millimeter, or maybe the 24, probably 24. So just it comes
Scenes
in.
first of all was the DJI Pocket 3, and then for the
I think it's enough movement. I think we go to like 55.
the DJI Pocket 3, and then for the main cam.
And then we gotta drop these down to like 30 seconds probably. 15.
Main cam. Scenes first of all.
I think 30 seconds is good for both of these. And I think I might just put like 105 just so the movement's more dramatic.
First of all was the DJI Pocket 3, and
then no rotation.
the DJI Pocket 3, and then for the was the DJI Pocket 3, and then for the main scenes first of all was the DJI Pocket 3, and then for the
So I'm gonna do that to all these clips over here. This one as well. This one as well.
ND filter. Main camera for the short film. Short film, use the
Slide out and we'll go down.
short film, use the FX30. Short film, use the FX30. Use the FX30.
Let's see, something happened here. I'm gonna put the green screen keyer back on. Turn the strength down. Take away the white. And then we'll put it back. -5, and we'll fill in those parts that need to be put back. And yeah, guys. All right, guys, that's all the editing I'm going to do today. Thanks for everybody who joined the stream. I can show you kind of what we did today. So we did this part
film.
here. Behind the scenes, first of all, was the DJI Pocket 3. And then for the main camera for the short film, we used the FX30. It's going to look more professional, obviously, so we cut all those out. And then the audio looks pretty good for now. Didn't get a ton done today, but it's okay.
Grab him in 3, 2, 1. Now. Quick, let's get him.
But yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching the stream. Appreciate everybody who joined. Shout out to Drippy777.